Empowering children in Tucson to become independent readers. That's the goal of the Reading Seed program that partners with high-need schools in our community to make reading a positive experience. This morning, I gave you a behind-the-scenes look as their volunteers get ready to head back inside classrooms to meet with students in person after a year of online learning.
1, 2, 3. Yay! Good job.
Just like that, reading takes you on a journey full of new words.
It's not something that has to be about a certain subject that somebody tells you reading. This is what reading looks like.
The Reading Seed program through Literacy Connects wants to open up a new world for young readers.
And we're really focused on helping kids develop identities as readers and developing the confidence that they need to have a good relationship with reading and just learning in general.
Reading Seed program director Meara tells me it's important to show students literacy comes in many forms.
How about the new word for what you did at recess today?
Play.
Play, that's right, you played.
Whether it's a traditional book or a graphic novel.
It's really about taking their interests and their passion and revealing to them there's a whole world available to them if we follow that through books.
Hundreds of volunteers coach kids inside schools throughout Tucson.
The teachers at our partner schools actually refer kids who they feel like would benefit most from participating in the program.
Then students from kindergarten to second grade are paired up with a Reading Seed volunteer and get to take books home.
We provide a selection based on their interests, but they get to decide which book they take home. And a lot of times they'll say, oh, my little brother loves Batman. I'm going to take that book home so I can read it to them.
Making reading a family affair is key.
What our volunteers get to do is really focus on each child's individual strengths and their interests, and we use that as a guide as to how to run our sessions with each child.
These sessions became a challenge during the pandemic.
I'd say the biggest challenge is all of the schools that we work with are Title I, so they have a large percentage of free and reduced lunch rates, and they don't have, a lot of those families didn't have access to the technology that they needed to participate.
Now Meara tells me the program is in rebuilding mode.
We're looking to get back into the schools in the fall.
Volunteers like Eric Van Meter will be back inside classrooms come August. He says they're looking forward to sitting down with kids and offering encouragement.
Some of them may already love books and they may be able to read. Others may have, barely cracked open a book in their life. It's all over the map.
Eric's job is to focus on the strengths of each student and build on that.
And I think that's not how most of us go through the world. We don't go through the world looking for what's already good and right. So it became kind of a weekly detox to just shift my perspective and not worry about problems.
Keeping the worries away and finding a way.
And so there's always a way in with a kid. There's always a way to get them more comfortable and more confident.
Watching the progress of each student unfold is the best part.
It's amazing to watch how some of these kids change, even in just a few short weeks.
Literacy Connects is looking for more volunteers for their Reading Seed program. For more information, you can check out my story on KGUN9.com. Digging deeper into the impacts of the Reading Seed program, I spoke more with the director about this. Meara tells me they do surveys with teachers every year. Over 90% of the students that participate show increased interest in books, improved attitudes toward reading, and more engagement in the classroom. She says engagement in class is huge because the more engaged students are, the more you're going to see those positive shifts in academic progress. Also, kids who take part in the program show a growth rate of 30% higher than students that don't. Meara tells me that's measured by standardized test scores.